Well, you know, you're going to be excited about this show. I know you are, because you're a high heel girl. Are we getting back into high heels yet?
Actually, I'm putting them on as we speak, and I'm not even lying. I'm putting them on as we speak, Jen, so yes.
Okay, well, I've got my high heels on because we are promoting the Stiletto Sprint. It's put on by Style Sense. We've been working hard on this. It's happening on September 11th at Ontario Place. For more information, go to breakfasttelevision.ca. I'm going to be in the race. Oh, yeah. And it's going to cost $15. The money goes to a really great cause. We're going to talk about that later. And the winner of the final will receive $10,000. Now, I'm really in the race, so I'm going for that $10,000. So I need to maybe, you know, train for this, don't you think? That's why we're at Extreme Fitness, because they actually have a high heel class. So let's find out what it's all about. So Carmen, I'm going to bring Carmen over here. She is the instructor of the class. Hello, nice to see you. Do you like my ring?
Oh, I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a gift. What's the class that you have? Now, I work out here at Extreme Fitness. Okay. But what is this class all about?
So what the high heel stretch class is it's after a long day of being in heels, you want to stretch out the muscles that are being worked. So your lower legs, your lower back, especially your calves, and especially your feet. So right now, what they're doing here is the one leg stretch. So one leg stance. So the one leg stance, what it is you're working on your lower, strengthening the lower leg muscles and balance at the same time. So what you want to do is you want to lift that leg up and make sure your thigh is about parallel to the floor, and you want to hold for about 30 seconds. At the same time, keeping your core engaged at the same time. So you can drop it down. And our next stretch here is for the calves. So our calves take a little bit of a beating when being in those heels. So you want to make sure you give it a good stretch. So just bringing that leg back, dropping that heel down, you feel that stretch right along your calf, and especially in the Achilles tendon area. And if they want a deeper stretch in the lower part of your calf, you're going to bend that back knee just a little bit more, and feeling that stretch and feeling how good it is. Okay. Ladies, how good does it feel? So good.
This feels good. Now, do we pick the class up a little bit too?
Yes, we do.
We pick it up.
We do pick it up a little bit, and it's just high heels. They are fun, and you can be a little bit sassy in them. So we will show parts of the class where you can be a bit sassy, and you love being sassy, right, Jen?
Of course I do. Sassy is my middle name.
So I'm just going to get you to bring that leg back in, and we want to stretch out that lower back as well. Our lower back takes so much from this. So I just want you to start with your...
when I'm stretching at the lower back, we're going to head back to the station. We're working out in heels when we come back for the Style Sense Stiletto Sprint. All the information on breakfasttelevision.ca. Oh yeah, I'm going to win.
All right, so just bring your hands to your hips, and again, leading with the...
And let's get back out to Jennifer, the Live Eye.
Oh yeah, Kev, we are talking about the Style Sense Stiletto Sprint. I'm involved, and you could be involved too. It's happening September 11th. I still don't know what high heels I'll wear for the race, but I really want to win because the grand prize is $10,000. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts and how you can get involved when we come back to Extreme Fitness. That was great. And this is the coolest thing ever, too. I can't even believe that this is happening. It's almost like a dream come true. This kind of thing happens in New York, doesn't it, Shannon?
It does happen in New York, but now it's coming to Toronto.
Coming to Toronto, and brought to you by Style Sense. Shannon is here from Style Sense. We are talking about the Style Sense Stiletto Sprint. Let's tell everybody what it's about.
Okay, well, it's a 100-meter dash.
Yep.
For $10,000 in cash. It's going to be September 11th. That morning, you guys are going to be there to see it all go down.
At Ontario
You're going to be competing
Place.
at Ontario Place. So you can register now. We're registering all through August. Both men's and women's can compete.
Okay.
So right now we would encourage everybody to get online. You have to put a minimum donation of $15 to look good, feel better. So it's going to a great cause. It's going to be a great morning, and you could win $10,000.
$10,000, and I can win too. I'm in the race, right?
You
I'm in the
could.
race, and I'm getting ready.
And I know you're training.
That's why I'm here at Extreme Fitness, because they have a high heel class here.
I
So
know.
I'm actually training for this. But can we talk about the men's too? There's a men's event going on.
Yes, there is a men's event too. There's going to be a smaller group of men competing. That's for a $1,000 prize. They don't need as many shoes.
And I'm excited. I asked Frank Ferragini if he would be involved, and he said yes.
I know. I'm excited. That's awesome.
Okay, so let's talk about the do's and don'ts.
Yeah,
do's and don'ts.
because there are certain regulation footwear.
Okay.
They have to be at least 3 inches high. So get out your tape measure. We will actually be on site measuring to make sure for you to qualify.
Maybe bring a couple pairs of shoes just in case.
Bring a couple in case. So it must be at least 3 inches high, and you also have to take in consideration the circumference of the heel. So it can't be any thicker than 3 inches in circumference. So
what's
you
that?
would see this, that's 4, so that would not work. You could not use this heel, which you might think this is a good one to do because you might get more, you know, a little more broader, so you might have more.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
What about those ones over there?
These ones, they would be too small. So that's more like a kitten heel, which is just shy of 3 inches.
No,
so that's not going to work.
What about this one too? I love these ones.
There again, a wedge isn't going to work because again, it would be breaking that 3-inch circumference rule.
What about those ones over there?
These ones here, another factor is the open back. You have to make sure you have a closed back, so no mules. So while this would work on the length, because it's an open back, that's no good either because you could probably fall right out of those.
These ones?
And then these ones will work because they're below the ankle. However, if you look at this booty, that would not work. So you can't have anything that goes above the ankle. So this little, what we call a shooty would work, but a little bit taller where it has a shaft up the leg, that's not going to work.
I think these are the ones that I'll be wearing, just simply because they've got,
they're so hot.
There's lots of support.
Yeah.
It's not too thin, not too thick. It looks perfect to me.
Yeah, I think this is a good bet.
So for more information, you have to go to breakfasttelevision.ca to get all the rules and to sign up. It's going to be quite the morning. We're going to have lots of fun, and the grand prize, $10,000. Frankie's going to be at Extreme later on this morning. Back into the station.
There's a men's stiletto race that day too, so you want to check up on the website.
Maybe you should try it.
Oh yeah, because we are getting ready for the Style Sense Stiletto Sprint, which is happening on September 11th. It's happening at Ontario Place. For more information, go to breakfasttelevision.ca, sign up, sprint in your heels, get all the information about the rules, and you could be the grand prize winner of $10,000 if you win the final race. Carmen, so you're getting us all ready for it. Here at Extreme, you do have a class, and women wear their high heels.
They can wear their high heels, or they can wear whatever they feel comfortable in. If you feel comfortable in your high heels, then wear your high heels.
Okay, let's do it. What are we going to do?
All right, so I'm just going to get you to stand up nice and tall, keep your shoulders dropped, and we're going to do a little bit of a walk. And we're going to do a skip, shimmy, and undulate.
Okay.
All right? So we're just going to hands on our hips, stay tall, stay confident, and here we go. We're going to walk forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So from here, I want you to skip over to one side, shimmy over together, and you're gonna undulate. So?
I think it's great. Catherine, what did you think?
Amazing. I absolutely love it.
Do you walk this way anyway?
All the time.
But Laura, this is really fun, isn't it? This is a great way to get together with girls and have fun in heels.
Of course. I mean, we always work out in heels. Yeah.
That's what we do, men, at all women gyms. But come on over here, Victoria. You're in your heels this morning,
yes,
and we're working out hard. I want to know, are you going to be a part of this stiletto sprint? Do you think this is something that you would be interested in, running in your heels?
Of course. I always wear high heels.
See? So we do. Women are always in their high heels. So this is a great class for women to take. We did the stretching. We stretched out our calves. Show us something else, Carmen.
All right, so what you want to do is just have your legs a little bit wider here. So it's almost very similar to a plie squat, but we're going to add a little bit of sass to it, okay? So you're going to do a little bit of a flirt here. So we're going to strengthen our inner thighs and our quads at the same time. So we're going to do hands on your thigh, and I want you to just slide that shoulder down and roll the shoulder back up. So actually, Jen, what you're doing here is you're sliding.
I feel like I'm deformed.
No.
I look at all the other beautiful girls, and they're all sexy, and I don't know what I'm doing.
All you want to do is just imagine you're doing a plie squat. So it's very similar. So if you're working out, you're doing a plie squat, right? So all you're doing is going straight down and up, and you want to flex those quads when you come up. So add a little bit of the sass to it while you're at it. So you slide that hand down. Good, there you go, and roll the shoulder up. Give it a little flirt.
On your left.
No, it looks great. Honestly, it does. But you have to just keep on practicing.
So keep on practicing. You know what? I feel this. I feel this. I can feel this in my legs. I can feel it in my shoulders here.
Oh,
I think I'm just going to try this at home.
Right.
What do you think?
I'm sure they're going to love it. They'll love it at home.
Okay, we're heading back to the station. I'm going to keep working out.
And slide it down.
We'll be back with the news in the lobby after this. Stay with us. You're watching Breakfast Television. It's 8:28.
Just squeeze in when you come up. And all you're doing is just bring your hand down, come back. There you go. See, you're getting better as we go. Right?